Hey there, everybody. Welcome back, friends. Today I'm going to be playing Schedule 1. This was a game that was just released a couple days ago. And so I'm going to be giving it a little play. I played the sample version just a little bit, and then I figured I'd come off the 1999 and actually buy the game. It is actually quite interesting. I heard it's only a one-person developer game, so yeah, I would have to say he has done a good job. He or she, I believe it's a he. Um, we'll just go ahead and use the channel name, and yeah, that will be. And we'll start the game. We'll go through we'll go through the prologue. We might as well. When curfew is active, all citizens are legally required to return. Okay, so we wake up. We're in our RV. Another day in paradise. Grab the trimmers from the storage rack and harvest the fully grown weed plant. So I'm going to be using a mixture of a mouse, a controller, and a keyboard all together. I just found when I'm playing, it seems to work well for me. Using a mixture of all of them, because there's certain things I can do other parts of the game faster with. Like, for example, using the mouse. Okay. So we have some OG Kush. Then we need to... I guess we'll just follow the tutorial part here. So we're just going to put those in there, seal them up, and put them in there. And we have to do this to every single one. And so in this game, you are basically a drug dealer, so to say. And you got to start all your new contacts and everything. Okay, and then I got to put it into my inventory. Okay, so now we need to go grab the watering can, which was the other thing I was going to do. And we're going to go pour water in it. So basically, we're just doing all these tutorial things in order to get started. Go ahead and fill that up. So we'll just kind of work my way through the tutorial stuff here as fast as I can. Alright. So now it wants us to go to our messenger app. Okay, he wants 2 OG Kush, pay 60, 2 OG, he'll pay 90, 2 OG, he'll pay 120. So obviously let's start with the 120. We're going to go ahead and do him in the morning, which is right now. Do him in the morning. So that is 4. So we still got 4 left. And then we'll even take this one too. We're just going to do them all. Alright, now we got to go run out and meet them. I think I just keep this stuff on me. But we have a nice little RV here. We are out in the desert. Let's go ahead and prick that away. And it's our light switch since we are leaving. And it is morning. Go ahead and shut the door. Talk to Uncle Nelson. Lovely day, ain't it? Sure is. If you're heading into town for for some deals. Would you mind grabbing something for me? Sure. I've got some business with some fellas staying down at the motel. Tell them you're here for Nelson's package. No need to pay for anything.
Okay.
If you're looking to pick up some supplies for yourself, just throw them in on my tab. Cheers, buddy. Feel free to take my truck. Awesome. That works. Just figured out how to drive it here. I guess I just gotta kind of use my compass. To guide us. As you see, we are going to go through a nice little cave system here. Again, like and subscribe. I greatly appreciate anybody that joins my channel. Feel free to comment. It looks like a pretty interesting game. Like I said, once I played the sample on Steam right now, you can do quite a lot in the sample. I think I played it for about 2 hours or so. Yeah, I don't really care about parking. Okay, so I need to go take care of all of my people I'm supposed to meet here. Hey there, buddy. This is Joe. Okay. He wants 2. Awesome. Anybody else close by that we had to meet? Yes, there's one right here by the gas station. So we go ahead and get these taken care of. We only got so much time to do them. At one point. This is Andy.
Hmm?
And 2 for Andy. This was the cheap one. Alright, and the last one was over there. So let's go ahead and make our way over there real quick. Hopefully it ain't really far. 50. We're getting there. It's right here in front. Let's go help him out with some medicinal supplies here to Doug. And I'm sure, I do know it gets much more advanced here than this. This is all just kind of part of the tutorial part. You enjoy it? Yeah, eyes are pretty red there, buddy. It's time to go get some munchies. Okay, open the contacts app. We'll just go ahead and stand in the road to Chelsea near the doctor's office. All right. I hope the doctor's office is down here. I'm not running the wrong way. Pawn shop. Hardware. Not the police station. Doctor's office. Hey, here she is.
Hi.
Hey there. Go ahead and give that a try. Okay, we need 2 soil from the hardware store. Which was where we parked. Go ahead, open that up. Yeah. Alright, let's talk to Jacob at the hardware store. Morning, mate. What can I get you? Like to purchase something. Okay, so it wants me to purchase 2 soil. Actually, you can only use the money that is on your card. So, like if I have the cash on me, I can't really use it. So, but if I deposit everything, now I can use it. And he's got all kinds of goodies here. Alright, so I'm supposed to get some soil. Let me get like 5 of them. And then I really don't know all of what I need. I do want to get some more of these, for sure. Even if I just have them in my inventory right now, I know everything's going to change up here pretty quick from what I have watched about the game. So I don't want to go too crazy. And that's why I was also kind of hanging on to my other stuff so I wouldn't have to repurchase them again. Let's see here. I don't know if that's something I would need or not right away. Probably. Alright, let's go ahead and purchase all that stuff. Fortunately, Uncle Nelson was supposed to be footing that bill, but he didn't. I don't believe. Can I pick up the box? Okay. He really wants to search me for some reason. And I want to find the motel. I guess this is the whole part where they want to teach me how to hold stuff so when I'm being searched that I don't get arrested. It's back here. It is. What do you want? I'm here for Nelson's package. Oh yeah, you gonna pay for it? It's already paid for. No, it ain't. In fact, O'Neill already owes us some serious cash. Lucky for you, he's been good on his word so far, but I'll let him know he better close that tab real soon. The officer will search your inventory from left to right. Click and hold the item to conceal it. You can only conceal one item at a time. Do what happen? Oh, I needed to conceal whatever that is. Alright. Okay, so that was one of those things as I hold seeds up in front of them. Alright, guys. Sorry, didn't mean to bring the fuzz to your place. Alright, so let's go back to the vehicle. And let's go ahead and turn it around here. And we got to drive back to the ranch. I turn my flashlight on, it turns it on the back of the truck. Alright, we are back. Alright, got him this package. We'll let you get on with it. See you tomorrow, bud. Okay, so I get to plant the wheat seed in the empty pot. Alright. So let's go and get that started. I guess this was what that meant by a rack for needed for the light. So we're going to go ahead and get some soil in there. And if I remember how to do this right, come on, get it all in there. Alright. Whoops. Okay, so now we want to get the seed. Pop the top on it. We're going to go ahead and dump that in there. Pull some dirt in on it. And then we need to go to the water. Go ahead and get this taken care of. The little mini games associated with that. And I could pick that up too. Oops. Just wanted to pick up the leaf. I didn't really want to water it, but that's alright. Go ahead and put all that into the trash. And this probably needs watering too. Yep. While I'm here, so it'll be done in the morning. Yeah, I'd rather have that done and ready when we get up, because I do believe we are going to take a nap, because I don't think there's nothing else we can really do. Think, yeah, we can pick up the whole storage unit. Okay, so I've already got kind of like my stuff set up for when we have to go to our next spot, which I think is happening pretty soon here. Okay, so we sold 6 OG Kush today. We earned $270. Dealer made us no money, 115 experience. So we wake up to cops. Place is getting raided. Of course, we jump in and drive away. You know, like they wouldn't see a big ol' Winnebago go rolling out of there. Think nothing about it, huh? Taco ticklers. And then it talks us at the bottom that we can pick up trash and throw it in the trash can for cash machine. And we get to find out what we're doing. We're a small-time drug dealer from the south. In a fresh town with no cash, no product, and no contacts. You only know one way to make money. Time to get to work. So we're going to sell some drugs. And obviously, as in other games like this, you're going to work your way from stuff like cannabis to more harder drugs. We'll see how far this goes. Like I said, I want to try to keep the video semi-reasonable in time. I don't want to go too crazy long. Maybe around an hour, somewhere in that ballpark, maybe a little more. Let's just see what happens here. It's going to take a while before we really get started in the game. But then once we get started in the game, we'll have a lot more freedom to do a lot of other stuff. Give me 1 second here. I was just checking something. Okay, so now we get to make our character. Make a real skinny guy. Real wiry. We'll leave that stuff okay. That is the full view of him. See his hair. And we'll go with that. And let's go ahead and make him blonde. Well, I don't know. We could go crazy colored. Let's give him purple hair. That sounds like fun. We'll give him purple hair. Give that slight smile like you're up to no good. A little stubble. Some some hair that's kind of inbred looking ingrown into his face there, looks like. And we'll give us some wrinkles. We'll go all out, really show him. No, we don't show him too bad. We're going to go with the young and stupid. Just a little bit, though. There we go. Eye color. Dilation. I mean, we're going to go all the way dilated. And upper eyelids, we're going to kind of do that. We're going to look mostly baked. All right. Eyebrow scale. We can go with the unibrow. Thickness. Like little Hitler mustaches above his eyes. Resting height. And we'll put him up a little higher on his head. And the angle. Yeah, we'll go right about there. That works. I don't want to spend too much time on this. Green shirt. Blue jeans. And... ooh, those are some bright shoes. Some green shoes. Or could go with some purplish shoes. Kind of go with matching his hair color. Now we're going to go with green shoes. Alright, we're all done. We got our character set up. Okay, we're at Highland Point. Open the phone, press tab, and read your messages. Okay, unknown. I've heard you're in some trouble. Best not to talk. I've heard you're in some trouble. Best not to talk over the mobile phone. Go find a payphone. Okay, so we need to go find a payphone. And apparently all of my goodies, I guess, were lost. my inventory's empty. Okay, so I guess our tutorial now is pretty much over because everything that I had gathered in that time is now gone, as you can see. I've got 2 plants that need water that are almost grown, so being at the gap of game that this is, let's go ahead and take care of that. Alright, let's go over here and get this one. Okay, and even though I know everything's going to happen again here in a minute, if things go bad, but because I know you lose the ranch and then you do end up losing the RV and you start from absolutely nothing. I do know that, so spoiler alert. But hopefully I can try to grab everything before that happens and see if I can maintain some of my my goodies that are in the RV. But it might wipe my inventory again. Okay, goddamn, good to hear your voice, buddy. Looks like our luck finally ran out. The feds have got me locked up a while. I wait for a trial. Glad to hear you managed to slip out through. Back before I moved to Serena Flats, I used to live out there by Highland Point. Not the nicest town around, but plenty of opportunity for a drug. Someone in your line of work. If memory serves, I've got some cash stashed out there. It ain't much, but it'll give you enough to get you back on your feet. You can find it stashed near the town hall fountain in the canal and behind the supermarket. Go grab it, head back to the RV, and we'll go from there. Okay, so as you can see, I've got all kinds of markers in my compass on where to go. So here is one, the dead drop. Alright, and it says we are fairly close to this one, so let's run over here and grab this one. $120 in that one. And then we need to head on over to the last drop point. Oops. $175 there. All right, so we got a good little bit of starting money. Nothing crazy. I think that was the RV exploding. I think I should have took my stuff with me. Dang it. Welcome to Highland Point. This is our territory. Don't interfere. Well, so much for that. Looks like I ain't doing anything with that. Okay. So, I guess we need to head back to a payphone. I knew I should have grabbed my stuff before I left there. But that's alright, we can still make this work. But that would have been nice. I guess that would have been a quick little way to start with a handful of things. Is if to clean out everything. Well shit, that's not ideal. There's a powerful cartel in town, the Benzies family. I figured they'd eventually be a problem, but didn't think they'd find you this quickly. Looks like you're going to need somewhere low-key to stay for a while. Head over to the motel and ask about getting a room. After that, you'll be needing some new equipment. There's a hardware store just northeast of the motel. Grab a grow tent, soil, and watering can. Okay, so let's see. My objective is lit up now on the compass, so we're going to go ahead and head on over there.
Okay.
And I think, if I remember right, in the sample game, everything from like right here, that way, all this over there that we just were in, that's all sealed off. You can't go to it. But in the sample, you have access to all this over here. I guess you basically play a version of this without the RV and all that stuff in it, because when I played before, it was not like that. Okay, Donna. I'd like to run a room. Deal. Okay. We can't really do much else. We don't have anything else to do anything with. Okay, so this is our room. I guess now we have to gear up. So we need to go and get our starting stuff. So we're going to head on over to the hardware store. There's a handful of things I would like to get. Especially a trash grabber, because we are going to start collecting all this trash and selling it. There's these little sell machines. Like there's one down there in the corner. There's one up there by the motel. That is definitely going to be a source of income for us here. So everywhere we go. So give me a tent. One tent. Give me 5 soil. Watering can. I have a trimmer. And I think I need a packing station. Oh shoot, I did it again. See, I gotta have the money in my credit card. Dang it. Hold on. Okay, I want to hurry up and get done and get back. It's getting dark. There's a curfew. Okay, let's try this again. Oh wait, alright, it's already in there. Okay, a tent, a can, 5 soil, packing station. The baggies. Second tent. Your new fresh face town. I'm Dan. I run the hardware store. What line of work are you in? I work in agriculture. Ah, ain't that nice? It's always above gardening. Here's some speed grow on the house. Watch. Welcome to Highland Point. Okay, I want to leave too. And now I need to get home. Because that is the curfew starting, and I want to start setting up some of the stuff I bought here. Alright, so home sweet home. I guess we need to start setting things up. So let's do this. Pick that up. Kind of rearrange the room a little bit. We can punch too. Close the curtain. That's a save game spot. Alright, can I put the lamp over here? Yes, I can. I can put 2 items over there even. But the lamp looks like it's going to work really good right there. Alright, and let's get the packing station out. Go ahead and drop that right there. And let's put those in there so we are freeing up our inventory some here. And the grow tents, we're going to put them over here by the water just to make life easy. Let's go ahead and put soil in them even though we don't have seeds. but we will remedy that here very soon. As soon as we wake up. Just getting this stuff set up right now, and then come morning time, we'll go out and get seeds, and we'll be prepped and ready to go to get us started. Okay, so let's get into our storage area here. And we are pretty much broke. Broke as broke gets. And we can grab a trash bag too, and we can sell all this stuff in here. So that is definitely on our to-do list, along with getting seeds. That's going to be very important here, so now we're going to figure that out. Okay, so it is a new morning. We have 2 tents ready, we have a packing station ready, we got bags ready. We have enough for at least like 3 grows. So let's go and get out here and, whoops, and talk to Uncle Nelson again at the payphone and get some more guidance on where we need to go. But see, at one point here, you're able to pick up the trash. And when you have better, I guess better stuff to collect it with, like the grabber, or that's pretty much about it, really. You can take it all, you can throw it in here, and then you can recycle it, and you get money for it. So I got $3. So I can at least go buy a soda. Excuse me. Oh, here's a payphone right here. I thought there was one right here close by, and yes, there is. So let's see what he has to tell us. You're almost ready to go, but you're missing one key ingredient: the seeds. You'll need to speak to the supplier to get your hands on some seeds. I pass your number on to Albert Hoover, the local wheat seed supplier. All right? Send him a message and request a dead drop. I've vouched for you. You won't have to pay up front. Your order will go on your tab, which you can pay off in the future. Well, we don't want to run much of a tab, but we're going to do our best I can. Okay, so Albert Hoover. Yes, I would. Oji Kush seeds. Give me 4 of them. Better yet, let's just start with 6 if I can. Yeah, order is 180. 3 hours, okay. So basically, I am stuck now waiting on him. Maybe I can get enough cash together here by manually collecting a little bit of trash here while I wait. And recycling what I can. And then going down and getting an actual trash grabber. I don't think they're a whole lot, but I should have. If I grab a couple items here, I think I'll have enough to buy one. Because I can't remember exactly how much it was. But there is a handful, as you see, a bunch of handfuls of little bits of trash here, so I'll just try to collect what I can. See if I can't acquire one of them little trash grabbers. And any extra money ain't gonna hurt neither, because I can always use it and leave it in the dead drop. Whoa. Let's see what we got here. 13 bucks. Let me go down here and see if he had the trash collecting tool. And the sample he does. In the actual game, does he? Yes, right there, the trash grabber, 20 bucks. That is a definite. Thank you very much. Oh, shoot. Okay, I gotta have the money on my card, so I need to go put a couple dollars on my card here. $5. Okay, so that gives me just enough to grab the trash grabber. To me, this is one of the most important things you probably need to get right away, so you can constantly be collecting trash. Like this is so much easier. And then just be collecting trash everywhere you go, just as a supplemental little source of income. And that's kind of what this game turns out to be from what I've seen so far, is you're just kind of like the guy that's cleaning up the streets, but yet you're selling drugs at the same time. So you're just kind of cleaning up where you go and selling where you go. And okay, gear up, collect the dead drop. It's up there. Let me hit this can up real quick. Yeah, that's a lot quicker that way, so $22. It's a good little, it's more money than I had. Alright, so the drop is up here. Meters that way. Alright, that is my seeds. Awesome. And the one thing that you can do with this is, oops, you can open up trash cans, and if they got stuff inside them, you can take everything that's in them and use that and sell it. But in this case, they didn't have nothing in them. This one does. Alright, so I'll show you. You can just hop in here, and it's a good little jackpot for free money, basically. Allows you to fill this up again real quick. So while you're running around meeting your contracts, you can constantly be collecting money like that. So now I have 53 bucks. Okay, we have a casino here. But we need to make our way back to the motel. Which is right there. Oh, it's full. Yeah, I don't ever seem to want to look at the how full my thing is all the time. I just keep trying to collect until it tells me no. So another $19, and while we are here, let's go in and get this stuff started. Whoops. Pull that top off. And get this one started. Okay. Let's access our storage here. Put our extra seeds in there. And we need the water. Go ahead, turn around and fill that up. I probably should have grabbed a trash bag. Well, I didn't have the money. Never mind. I guess I did. If I would have just deposited all of it, I would have had enough. But I should have grabbed a trash bag so I could have grabbed my trash there and sold it. Okay, so let's fill that back up real quick and put that back in storage because I do not need to carry it on me, and just grab it off of storage anytime I need it. Okay, so pick up our trash, check out my messages, your drop is ready, grab it from behind the supermarket. Alright, and I also need to pay him too. I didn't leave no money in there. Probably would have been a good thing to pay him. Okay, so I need to buy a plant trimmer and 10 baggies. Okay, so that counts as me having the trimmer, just putting it in my inventory, that's how it should be. And then there's the baggies, that counts the same. Awesome. Now I need to buy a trash bag from the hardware store. Then harvesting the plants once they're fully grown. Well, I think I got a little bit of time on those. So we're going to go ahead and leave that in there. And we're going to head back out to the hardware store. Pick up some trash along the way. I would love to get another $100. So I could start another grow tent. Ah. Okay, I'm running out of time. That ain't gonna be enough. Not even close. But I can get my trash bag at least. Oh wait, no, I can't even do that. It's card only. Okay, now let's try it. Okay, so let's grab a trash bag. And I've got all this stuff. Soil always comes in handy. Really want another tent, but can't afford it. Yeah, I think we'll just fill up on soil. Like I said, it's all stuff that will come in handy and we can use. And hurry up and pick up some trash here on our way back home. The curfew ought to be starting pretty soon. It is getting nighttime. But I do want to grab what trash I can before nighttime gets here. Because it does send off that little alarm when it is time, or when it's getting close. So I want to, there, that one. Spend whatever time I can collecting what I can. $20 is $20. Alright, so let's get back inside. Alright, so now that the air raid's going on, those are both 80, low 80s in the grown area. Let's get into our storage here. I'm only going to need 2 of those. Can hang on to those for a second. Let's get to the trash bag here and take our trash out. So we can empty that here first thing in the morning. And let's go ahead and grab our water while we are waiting. And 2 of the seeds so we can immediately replant, just to stay ahead of the curve here. There, finish off strong. Water does not cost nothing, so we just go ahead and do as much as we can with it. Okay, so storage, we need the trimmers. We don't need, well, we're going to need that too, shoot. Alright, we'll just hang on to it. While we are in here, I mean, it's going to become handy. And go ahead and get these done. And like I said, I'm just going to go ahead and get all this next stuff started, because obviously that's what we're doing here. Okay, and then over here we need to do the seed. Then we're going to need to do the water. Get that taken care of and get those started. Have our next batch already ready to rock and roll before too long here. Basically that is our money, so keeping as much of it going as fast as we can is probably going to be ideal. I'm going to use 16 baggies, so I'm going to replace the 16 that I have already in the packing station. Well, I got 20 in here, but I'm going to use 16 of them. So, but unfortunately, we've got to sit here and go through every single one and do this. So this may take just a hot second. Just toss all these buds in there. Okay, so that gave us 16, and we're going to take those and drop those in there, so that's filled back up, and we are pretty much broke. Okay, so we need to list OG Kush in our product manager app, so let's go ahead and go to the products. Here is OG Kush, and then we can get Sour Diesel, Green Crack, and Granddaddy Purple. Oh, that listed as a favorite. I get it. So you can put your favorites up here so you can have quick access to anything that you're using. But since that is the only one that we have access to right now, we're going to go ahead and make it 40. It says 38, but let's just make it a flat 40. Okay, so now I have to wait for a customer. I don't really have any room for anything. I can pick up this stuff, I would imagine. Oh, those because it already used water again. That or I could use a little bit. I don't know if that makes them grow faster or anything, but if it does, that's cool. I mean, that would be neat just to have another batch ready first thing in the morning. And then be able to get another set started right away. I can definitely handle that. So let's go ahead and sleep. We are still a street rat, but I think that this will be the last day of being the street rat. Okay, they are ready for harvest. So let's go ahead and get all the stuff we need. Like that. So we can restart them here as soon as we've harvested them. Basically just keeping the supply coming is going to be the important part, and then, or just having it actually, and then avoiding any troubles along the way is going to be the next part. But you got to have it to start with, so. And you don't necessarily have to take it all with you, so we can leave it here. Or some of it here. We don't have to carry it all around with us, because I understand at this point that would probably be a lot. Come on. But you can see right out the gate, we're just powering in as much of a supply as we can. Enough that we are going to need to go get seeds again. And that is full. And I know somebody just texted my phone. I probably got a sale, but this stuff needs to get started immediately. And then we're going to just leave those 16 here with those trimmers and packing table. We're going to go through this process one more time. I wish it had like an auto pack where you could do it by yourself, or you could just say, yeah, pack all, and then it would just do them all right away for you. It'd make life a little easier. But at least it does show you how many baggies you got left on the table in the background. So we will be needing more baggies in the near future. And let's go ahead and get into our phone message. 3 OG Kush, I'll pay $140 for it. Let's see. So 114 is a fair price. He wants to give us 140, so yeah, we'll take that. So we can't schedule it in the morning, but we can in the afternoon. So we got to go out to Bud's Bar. All right, and let's go ahead and grab our trash on the way out. Alright, we're going to go ahead and take our trash and dump it in there. And then our little recycling can is full as well. We'll go ahead and dump that in there. You gonna throw it on the ground for me, Sam? Alright, that was 23 bucks, and we got to complete our first deal. So he is over here, 43 meters away. So let's go ahead and make our way on over to him. Take a quick look around, make sure there ain't no cops or nothing about. Oh, I didn't even bring it with me. Oh my gosh. I'm sure you were probably watching and being like, you don't even have it on you. Oh, that was stupid of me. Duh. Guess it helps. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Let's take all of them. Alright, let's try it again. Take this route down. Like I said, this is one part in the sample part of the game you get to go through in this area here. So I do kind of know this little bit of area of the town. Three OG Kush, you'll pay 150 for it. Sounds good, I'll take it. How about right now? Sauerkraut Supreme Pizzeria. I think that's across the street. Yeah. Hey, I can work with that. I'll be there in just a second. I gotta do some dumpster diving real quick for some money. I got a seed guy I gotta pay back. Alright, nobody around? Alright, Kyle, let's see here. What did you need? 3? No, thank you, man. You way overpaid for it. Alright, we got another message. Let's see what we got here. 1 OG, you'll pay 35 for it. Counter offer. But right now, where you at? Right where I'm at. Maybe I'm just too early. Or no, it's right now. Shouldn't he be standing? Oh, the shipping containers. He's on the other side. Duh. That's what I get for not reading, right? Okay, my trash thing is full too. Yeah, I hear you, Uncle. Hang on. Gotta clean up a little bit of trash. Get that extra $1 on the side. Alright, what do you want? You finished a few deals, made some decent cash, but if you're looking to make real money, you need to expand your operation, more product, and more customers. Alright? The best way to gain new customers is to give a free sample to a friend of our existing customer. Alright? You can view all potential customers on your map, grab some weed, and give them a free sample. With a bit of luck, they'll agree to become a new customer. To keep up with more customers, you need more product. The motel room isn't going to cut it for much longer. Time to upgrade. I just got in there. That's a cheap room for sale above the Chinese restaurant, just north of your motel room. Save $800, and then go ask about the room. Alright. And that was as far, actually, as I made it in the Um, the sample game is I played until I got the motel room, and I basically got everything set up in it. And then I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna buy the game, and then just play it. So that I did, and here we are, playing some Schedule 1. And I have to say, this game's looking really, really good. I mean, if we want a cuck, we can get a cuck. But yeah, I do have $461 on me, though. Get rid of some of that money on me. For 3 of them, I do have 3 of them on me. Yeah, we'll take her price for it. Sure, why not? Alright. And then let's look at our map here and see if we can... Who is this? Peter File. Alright. Peter, let me see if I can catch you real quick. Is this the guy? Hey, it is. Alright, we got a new customer in Peter. Ludwig Meyer. He's right behind me at the store here. I just seen him a minute ago. Uh-oh. Don't mind me, I'm just picking up trash. It's not a bad deal to have customers down by the store. Make sure I don't see no police around. Sweet. I know I need to run in here real quick. There's always things to buy. And then there'll be better things to buy. Let's see, I have 4 left on me. I'm gonna do 80. I hope he's close. The North Waterfront. Yep, he's close. And hope there's no cops or nothing down here. Okay, so that means the curfew is coming, so we need to start making our way back. And then right here to my right is where the actual, the next place to rent is right there. So it's not really far from your starting spot. Let's see here. Let's get on here real quick. Let's get a hold of Albert. Get that set up so it's there in the morning. Get them 2 soils ready, and whoops, I wanted to grab my trimmers. And we'll go ahead and get these all taken care of. And like I said, I'll have seeds first thing in the morning, so I'll at least be able to start 2 more plants. And these are ready to go. All I have to do is drop them in. But I think I am doing fairly well. Got what? Well, I still got to pay for everything. I owe them a lot of money. Got 3. 114, 125. Can we get 130 out of him? Sure we can. Good morning. Okay, the dead drop's ready. And I still got a couple more customers to unlock. Alright, and alright, and we're going to go through the process one more time. We got 20 of these to fill up. I mean, this is kind of a good thing, I guess. It's a good problem to have, because I can make some money and expand. Like I said, the biggest thing is trying to get to the have more room to do more things and start mixing. I know you can start mixing stuff with it and get better products and start adjusting and changing things. So that is definitely on my to-do list. And then not to mention having all of my goodies. So the curfew's still in effect, so we're going to go ahead and sleep. We ain't got no seeds or nothing. We're kind of stuck till morning. Alright, we made $578. 12 OG Kush was sold, 325 experience. So we kind of raked in some experience that day. Wow, we gained 2 levels. And we got some more stuff available for us. So we're moving right on up. Sorry, I was checking something. We've been having severe weather where I'm at. We did earlier. There was a tornado roughly about maybe 25-minute drive from me, just south of me, and there's a bunch of other stuff moving through, so I'm just kind of checking in on that. If you're kind of wondering what I was doing when I was stopping there, you know, just making sure that everything is still kosher, because they're saying it's supposed to rain and carry on for, I don't know, from today is Wednesday and it's supposed to stop like, Sunday. So And there's supposed to be a series of bad weather between here and there. Okay, make sure there ain't nobody around that shouldn't be. Miss Ming. Alright, let's go down and talk to Miss Ming. She actually ends up becoming the future landlord.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so now we need to go to the seed drop. And probably call in another one, or the dead drop here to get seeds, and probably call in another one. Front of the motel. I don't know, maybe I don't put it in there. In the sample game, I didn't use that one. Gerald Poon. It's directly behind me. All the way on the other side of Miss Ming's place. Over here somewhere. Of course, we're going to pick up trash we can along the way. It was over here. There he is. Four of them. Still got 8 on me, so yep. Yeah, 200. I'll take your 200, no problem. Cool, I'm right next to it too. By placing cash in my stash, it's behind Dan's Hardware. Yeah, he won't let me get nothing because I owe him money. Okay, so yeah, like I said before, the stash part was over here. Right here. That's where I gotta put the money in. I'm just gonna put like 400 in there right now. Good, because I need to order some stuff. Still owe him 130. 250 in there. Get him paid off. Go ahead and grab another tent. And now we got longer soil and jars. And we always need baggies. Oops, I don't have that much money in my account. Oops. It's a good little chunk of money. That's going. Go ahead and check my messages. 2. Still got 8. 2. Right now, I think I have 8 in my thing. I want to hurry and get back and see, and if so, make the deal with them. Let's go ahead and load that up on there. And let's get to 3. Seven. Okay, so I've got some of that stuff taken care of. Yeah, I got all you people. Just give me a second. Tab, messages. 3, 2, 8. Hell yeah, I'll take $3.90 for it. For the evening. We'll take that. Evening. And of course, there'll probably be more cops out. 3 for that. Yep, we'll take that. Evening. Cool. My drop is ready. And 3. Let's see if I can hurry up and get this stuff growing before I make my round. And then clean up my mess real quick. And go make my rounds.
Mm-hmm.
8. This is the big dollar one here. And I got a quick delivery bonus. Oh, I think this is telling me to rent the room here. Which we will do that here in just a moment.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Hurry up and collect everybody's money first. A lot of people around.
Oh no. No.
Oh, when you get my dead drop, yeah, that's right. And I think keeping all that stuff separated like that is going to be beneficial in case I do get searched. Then I have, you know, I have time to conceal it between them. Okay, so that's the curfew coming to the end. The police are out. Make our way back to the motel here. Pick up some litter along the way. Alright, time to get inside. Okay, so we have completed another day. Let's see here. What do we need to do? We're going to need to do some watering. Actually, no, we're not going to do any watering. What we're going to do is today's going to be the day that we're going to finish up whatever we all got here, and then we're going to move to the Chinese food place because I have $1,200. So let's go ahead and get the watering pail out. First thing in the morning. Alright, and Miss Ming, I need to talk to you anyway. How about I trade you for a room? First thing in the morning. We're going to go ahead and take care of both of them at the same time, and then 4. I might in a minute. I know I want to move my operation tomorrow. So I'm not going to plant nothing or do anything like that because I am, like I said, wanting to move the whole works. I want to get these 3 plants done and then move the whole works. So alright, so I've got, let's see, 3, 6, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10. 10 sold already. So I am literally just waiting now on these to just, this last couple percents. And then I'm really going to try to avoid being in the process of trying to grow something and deal with harvesting it and everything else. While I'm trying to move, I think I'm just going to straight move and make it real quick and easy and simple is the goal. Will it work that way? Probably not, but hey, you know what? It's worth a shot, right? Okay, so let's get packaging. And I think I don't even have enough baggies. Oh, come on. But when you get the jars, you can store, I think, 5 in a jar. So, like, if I had one like that 8, I could do a jar and I could do 3 baggies, and they would have worked, I'm thinking. Because once it's in the jar, you can't take it out of the jar. So you got to wait until you get a big order. Was that all I had? Yep. Oh, maybe I had more than enough baggies. Okay, and it's 2:20 in the morning. Let's catch a couple hours of sleep here. So I earned $1,228. So I had a good day. 300 experience. I kind of aced it that day. So we jumped out of the street rat class and we unlocked all that stuff. So we've been actually progressing pretty fast. Okay, now we have a bunch of deals to do. Miss Ming, complete deal. She wants 3. I need to talk to you about the room too.
Okay.
Okay, so now I need to deal with these other 2 people right quick. Get them their goodies. Don't mind me, I'm just picking up trash. Okay, now I need to move everything. Let's go ahead and empty this while we're here. And I need to put some money in my account. Should go ahead and put it all in there, actually. Oh, you can only put 10,000 a week in there. I don't see me collecting that much money that quick, but hey, you never know, right? Maybe when you get into much bigger deals and stuff. So this is the room that we rented. It is kind of lacking shutters and such, but this is where we're at. We have a little storage area here. So we're going to go ahead and put some of our stuff over here. And then we're going to start making trips back and forth, bringing our stuff over here. I think cleaning out the storage area and then taking the whole storage rack over would probably be a good tactic if I can do that. Okay, yes, I know how to pick up objects already, thank you. Okay, done, done. And then I can stack these tents. Yes, I have all that for all you all. Afternoon. Afternoon. All their prices are still really good what they're offering me for it, so I have no objection. Kyle, Peter, and Austin. So no, Lucy is not one of them. Don't mind me, I'm just getting trash. He wanted 5. Alright, it's a nice payday. Like I said, it's just constant, keep going, keep making money.
Huh?
But one of these times the cops is going to catch me, and that's not going to be a good deal. I'm going to have to run for it. That's when it gets interesting. As of right now, we haven't had no issues. We've been doing really good, avoiding them. Kind of hidden over here, buddy. Open that side, though. Right now, where you at? Basketball courts. That's fine, because we need to go down that way again anyway. And they had a roadblock there, if you didn't see that. Ah. Probably not the best time. 9? No, I have 3 left. Okay, so hold on. Take that off of being for sale. We'll be pissing people off. There was the police too. How nice of them. Okay, so storage. I'm gonna put storage right there. Like right up on my bed. And then my tents. Now let's access this storage and put some stuff over here. We have 5 left. There's 9. It's 2. I can do the 2. You'll be at the skate park. You're who I want to talk to. Make sure none of them are cops. My friend Benji Coleman is a dealer. He can help you move your product. You should go speak with him. All right. Thanks for the tip. I needed to pick up a dealer's name anyway. So that will help me help a lot with moving products so that I can focus more on making product instead of having to do everything. I do need to run back down here and collect some more stuff. Boy, there's all police down here. Oh, I don't want the phone. And I left my cash in the machine. I got shit on me. Harassing the guy picking up trash. What kind of people are you? So give me 2 tents. And like 5 soil. got all kinds of different storage. Fertilizer. Increase the quality. That reduces its quality. Increase the yields of your plant at the cost of quality. Okay, how about I just purchase the stuff that I got now, and I need to go back and I need to set up. I need to set up my whole next grow, so, oops. Nothing in here. Alright, so let's get on up in here and get this place set up a little bit. You can see right now we don't really have much going on. And I probably should have bought a third and fourth grow tent. Wait a minute. I never finished bringing back all the stuff from my other place. Whoops. I think we're gonna make a run over there and grab whatever we didn't grab at the motel. Hopefully not get stuck there. Really didn't want to be here. Wonder if I can make it over to her place. I'm going for it. Because I really want to get my next set of plants and stuff going, without a doubt. And we have the TV. Oh, I have 2 trash cans. Whoops. Guess I really didn't need that. Well, I'm just going to leave it right there for right now. I got a couple tents here to get set up. And some stuff to get growing. So give me 5 soil. 3 of those and 2 of those. Alright, let's get started. And I think I am going to plant these all real quick, and then I'm going to end this section of the video. If you're still with me, thank you a lot. I appreciate you help checking this game out with me. Schedule 1. Still in development, obviously. It still has some way to go. But so far, it's looking really interesting. I've already put a lot of hours into it. Been really enjoying it. It's a fun little game. Okay, so let's put my OG Kushes on this side. Okay, and then on this side, let's get our new strain going, these sour diesels. Because see, people prefer different strains in the game, so you got to grow different strains, and then you got to start developing them. It gets a lot more complex. Eat baggies, give me the water. We'll use that too on one of the Kushes just to get rid of it. I'm not really sure how that works. But that's part of learning a new game. Like I said, I don't know how everything works yet. I did know a couple things, just enough to get me started, get me going. I never got to really play the tutorial like I showed in the beginning. But definitely did this, did now. Let's clean up my mess real quick. Or what I can of it anyway. Okay, so those are all done. And let's try this one more time. Oh, okay, I see it going up now. Poof, there it is. All right, now I get it. You got to cover all the soil with it, and then it grows really fast. I got it. I got it now. All right, that's the part I wasn't understanding. But now I got it. So that's good to know. Good to know. I'm kind of glad I figured that out. It probably was telling me the whole time, but sometimes I'm stubborn to read it. Okay, so as soon as it's daylight again, we need to hit the store up. We need to talk to Uncle Nelson. And we're going to need to order some more seeds. We got another round of soil still. So let's get on our phone here. And where's our seed guy at? There he is. All right, so we just ordered a ton of seeds. Okay, and I think that is where I'm going to end this for today. I'm going to go ahead and go to sleep. All right, and thank you, everybody. I am going to do a part 2 to this, so please feel free to check that out. Thank you, and I will see you again very soon. Have a good one, and happy gaming.